This week, so you didn't hear the announcement last week. But anyway, even if you heard the announcement last week, I have to say it again. So, Torah Anytime is in the middle of a big campaign right now, and I'm giving a yashar to the olam, that olam also. Team Motti Suite happens to be the first team to reach 50% of the goal already. That's unbelievable, and we took a big goal. I mean, we're raising $10,000. Okay, it's huge, and we're already at over 50%. That's unbelievable. I'm shocked beyond belief. I mean, a groise shakoyach, and it's not too late. This whole week they're going to continue this campaign. This is the last week. It's crunch time. I got to make it to 10K. So, what I'm saying, if you can help out, that'll be gewaldig. It'll be my way of showing my akar satoiv, which I will express maybe in a later this week. But either way, that's ein zach. We're holding Erev Shavuos, but this shir is holding Erev Shavuos because we're not going to have another shir before Shavuos. So it's a little bit, but I'm not going to be talking about Shavuos. I wanna discuss something new, at least for me, and we'll see that it will continue because it's It's a new Sefer. We're holding Pratis Bamidbar, a new Sefer. So this question I had to ask my son, my younger son. I had to ask him which of the 5 Sefarim of the Chumash have the most psukim. Right? So I really was hoping the answer was Bamidbar, but it's not. L'maisa Bereshis has a few more psukim than Bamidbar, but Bamidbar is second in line. There's a lot of Torah in Bamidbar. Lots of Torah. Most of Torah is in Bamidbar. And the question is, what's it talking about? The Ramban says, Mefurish, there's kamat no mitzvahs in Sefer Bamidbar. The only mitzvahs that are mentioned are like a hemshech of the Karbanis in Vayikra. And there's a few mitzvahs that are mentioned l'shah, not l'doiris. There's no real Torah going on here. Be'etzim. Taryag, as far as that's concerned. So what's going on? What's the whole arichas? And the Ramban, in his very brief Hagdama to Sefer Bamidbar, says as follows. And I think normal people, if we would read this, we would read it like normal people, but I'll show you how a Gadol reads this. והספר הזה כולו במצווה שעה שנצטוו בהם בעומדם במדבר ובניסים הנעשים להם לספר כל מעשה השם אשר עושה עמהם להפליא. Okay? So the mitzvahs that they were mitzvah in the midbar, nisim hanasim lem l'saper kol ma'aseh Hashem asher osa imam lahafli, and then and how they mechalik the oretz. Ve'ein b'sefer hazeh mitzvahs negas l'der izulosim k'tzas mitzvahs binyon ha'karbon sheyischel b'em sefer kan. Says Rav Olba, I don't know where. I don't know where. His grandson Zevi in the shiurei thing brings it in the Hakdama to, not the Sefer Bamidbar, but, so one of them, he brings it in the Hakdama, saying how the details of Sefer Bamidbar all speak to, what's his name? To Hashgacha Pratis. If you think about it, that's really the underlining theme of the whole Sefer. Everything that's going on in Sefer Bamidbar is talking about how the Rabban Shalom is very, very much mashgiach on every last detail, starting from the minyan and going on to the Nesiyim, and the whole Sipur is all about Hashgacha Pratis. So the truth is that I wanted to be mashlim what we said last week. So maybe we'll save that. I don't know. I don't know when I'll say that. But this year might be a short year because we're not going to have enough time to do what I want to do be'etzem. But there's a sugya. The whole Bamidbar is dealing with Hashgacha Pratis. I want to try. We never did this before. Usually the makeup of this shir is a shir. A shir, that's what it is. I say a little word, maybe thought-provoking, maybe, shmaka thing to think about. And then we go on to the next week, and it's another one, But I want to try and address this issue called Hashgacha Pratis. And I want to tell you why. But I'm going to need to, pull the plug a little bit on this one. Just for a few moments, I want to tell you why I want to work on this issue, why I think it's important. Yeah, you can. So that's why I want to work on Hashgacha Pratis. And I want to say over that we have to, the way to work on anything, okay, Rav Leuchter said over recently from Rav Wolbe, you can't work on a sugya in Torah without the Torah. It's very simple, basics, right? You can't work on a sugya in Bava Kama from on your own. Or from dry psukim, kiviyachol. Okay? If there's a sugya, then you have to learn up the sugya. There's a sugya. Lemashal. Okay? If you want to work on Hashgacha Pratis or on a Karas HaToiv, you can't base your avodah on a little jingle. Okay? It doesn't work. It's not based on anything. So, we're going to take this in stages, maybe 1 or 2 stages. There is a sugya called Hashgacha Pratis. It is the storyline of the whole Sefer Bamidbar, true, that we have from the Ramah. But there is some Mekoros that I want to go through together, B'tzavsa, in a group. We'll give out the papers next week, Be'ezer Hashem. There's a sugya called Hashgacha Pratis, and I want to learn it up together for my own benefit, and try to, tread this idea, because we're all so familiar with what Hashgacha Pratis is. We have no idea what is, based around, what it is based around. So, I'm not forcing anybody to come back next week. But, if you do, that's what we're going to do next week, and probably the week after as well. Working on the sugya of Hashgacha Pratis. Where is it located? I'll tell you. And it's going to shock you, because you didn't think so. The sugya of Hashgacha Pratis, at least in my little world of Mar Mekaymis, which is not much, okay, is the Ramban in Parshas Boy. Okay? The famous Ramban where you all think it's, the Ramban says that there's no teva and all that kind of stuff. The sugya there is Hashgacha Pratis. Whether you knew it or not, that's the whole sugya. and it's long, it's an arichas, we're going to go through it inside, and we're going to try and deal with it, because it's a problem. There are little holes over there that we have to be mistader with. So, Be'ez Hashem, it's like a shtickle introduction shir for next week. Everybody should have a good Shavuos. By the way, Hashgacha Pratis is very negay Shavuos. You could do a lot with it. But the point is, that's the whole sugi of Bamidbar, so we're going to learn it up a little bit together. Hopefully we'll gain something from it. Be'ez Hashem.